Hey, what's up, guys? The ChatGPT made me a training program, and this is how it went. Well, according to tradition, I have to say this to new viewers. This channel was created to overcome fear and doing new things. My first goal is to record a blog in English. For every my videos, I provide subtitles. If you didn't understand what I said, maybe they can help you understand me. I once told you that I train on the horizontal bar. I have excess weight that I want to lose. And before I tell you about ChatGPT, I want to give you some background. When I was a teenager, my friend and I often went to school and swung on the unwind bars. I really liked the parallel bars and the crossbar. We did a lot of different exercises and tricks on them. And this year, at the end of summer, my wife gave me a horizontal bar with parallel bars, and I decided to study. My imagination is very small, and for a long time I could not come up with exercises for myself. And so I was talking to my friend one day, and he said that he decided to check how GPT would create a training program for him. As my friend said, the chat handled this well. I also decided to do this. I wrote to him that I have a horizontal bar and what other elements the horizontal bar has. I also added additional which muscle groups I want to train and how many times a week. And the result was good. He put together an exercise program for me for a week, and I've been training according to it for almost 3 months now. Of course, I replaced some exercises, but some I asked ChatGPT how they were done. Unfortunately, I have ChatGPT 3.5, and when I asked him to give me explanation in picture, he couldn't do it. If I remember well, then version 4.0 can do this. But everything is exactly very convenient. Instead of endlessly watching a lot of videos or reading a lot of articles on training, you can write what you want and ChatGPT will give you the result. In the last video I started filming myself, and yes, I can tell myself it. So to be honest, I'm reading the text. So I'm so sorry guys, but believe me, it is not so easy to start speaking another language. At the time I even thought that my idea was hopeless and I would be able to achieve my goal. I also reproach myself for not being able to simply tell stories, but I still decided to continue and believe in myself. Friends, you may also encounter such thoughts. When you can do it and you don't see the result, or it seems to you that it's all bullshit, you can give it all up, but what next? So try setting short goals for yourself. Don't expect big results from yourself. Just achieve your short goals and step by step moving on. For example, when I got a horizontal bar, the most I could do was do pull-ups on the unwind bars 10 times. Perhaps I could do this again after a short break, but now I have 15 pull-ups in one set. The last two sets I do 20 pull-ups. I do 5 to 7 sets, and if you count the total number of pull-ups, that is from 75 to 115 times per workout. I am telling this so that you can see the difference between the beginning and today. This is 20 versus 115. By the way, I promised my wife that by the end of May I will have abs, or at least I will get rid of excess weight in the abdominal area. Here is another goal that I will definitely implement, and I have another 7 months for it. Do you think I will can? So guys, well, for today that's all I want to tell you. I might have said something wrong. Please leave your corrections in the comments and like. Thanks to everyone who watched this video to the end and helped me be better. Cheers!